everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I would like to thank my 3 new subscribers. Welcome. I am so grateful that you subscribed. I hope you stay and grow with me. The content will only get better and better, and the more subscribers that I gain, the more information that I will disclose. So today I just want to talk about the world and what's happening in the world. So as you know, we had a shutdown for about 41 days. People were without the SNAP benefits, and I surely empathize with those who didn't, or waited long enough to get their benefits, only because I have worked in the SNAP department, and I know that most people that apply for SNAP really need it. I know the media paints a picture that, people that making money, or they have money, or people that's dependent on the system. When I worked there, and I worked there for 5 years, most of the people that I encountered, either they have a job and they just couldn't make ends meet because the money wasn't sufficient, so they couldn't afford to buy groceries, or some of them came from jail, some people came from prison, but most of the people that I assisted were working families, or people that were fired or furloughed. These are the types of people that apply for SNAP benefits, contrary to what the media says. So I am happy that people were able to get their benefits. I don't know how long they are going to continue to give SNAP benefits, because if you look at the projection of what's happening right now, government is really, how can I put this nicely? Not so nicely. The government is really turning to shit. It's like left, right, blue, red. To me, there's no clear distinction at this point, if you catch what I'm saying. So right now, I just feel like something big is about to happen. Something big is about to take place. But I don't want anybody to be fearful, or, fear what's going on. I feel what you guys are feeling. Everything just feels mundane. Nothing is like it used to be. Food don't taste like it used to. Listen, I cannot stand eating out so much. I cook my own food now, and honestly, even though people have the mindset that, oh, organic food is no different than regular food, I pride myself on purchasing organic food, only because it gives me a sense of comfortability, a sense of relief, hoping that there's no pesticides or anything bad in my food. But I understand, like I understand everything else, that it may be a facade and I'm just paying extra for nothing. But for me, it brings me comfortability. So that's why I continue to do it. So going out is just not the same. I just cannot see myself going to a party, a concert. Like, it's just, things are just not the same. Plus, things are way more expensive. Like, the prices of stuff, especially groceries, and contrary to what the media says, that, oh, the prices on groceries is down, the prices on gas is down. Like, I had to go fact check those things, and that is absolutely not true. So I understand what people are going through. I want to encourage you to stay encouraged, because I know that right now things can just feel so hopeless. You feel alone. You feel like nobody's understanding what you're going through. You feel like life is just passing you by. You feel like you don't have the motivation to do anything. And I understand. I feel the same way too. You're not alone in this. Some days I wake up and I'm like, Here we go. I feel like I'm in that movie. What's the name of it? Groundhog Day. I feel like I'm in the movie Groundhog Day. Like everything is just repeating. I wake up and I do the same thing over and over and over, and like, to me there's no end to it. Where's the joy? Like, today I went outside and there was absolutely no one outside. There was nobody even walking their dog outside. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, is it me? Am I the only one experiencing this? Or are you guys experiencing the same thing too in your neighborhood? Let me know. Let me know how it feels. You know, I can't find anything on YouTube to watch. Like, I swear, like, I have dwindled down to the point where what I watch on YouTube is so mundane. Like, I watch people walking around with a camera in different countries, through different areas of those countries. Like, that's what I find myself doing now. That's what's entertaining to me. Like, I am fed up of watching the news. I am fed up of watching videos where they criticize melanated women or women. I am sick of watching videos of where they're talking about men and this and that. Listen, there have bigger things going on in this world for us to pay attention to. Like, what's going to happen with the Affordable Care Act? What's going to happen with people's SNAP benefits? What's going to happen with people housing? You know, like in New York, there's a new mayor. What's going to happen when he comes in? Is there really going to be a rent freeze? Are we going to get free groceries? And are we really going to get a free supermarket? Like, I mean, we know that that's not possible. I'm just throwing things out here. But there's so much happening, so many things going on, including the Epstein files. They going to swear in the new, I think she's the senator or something. They're going to swear her in, and she's supposed to be the 218th person to sway the vote so we can get the Epstein files. But listen to me, people. You, I, and everybody already know what's in the Epstein files. Now, apart from like just the whole sexual aspect of it, you know, I hope I can say that word on YouTube, we know that there's other things in that, in those Epstein files. I feel like the whole SA part of it is just a small portion of it. There is something bigger in there lurking, hence the reason why they don't want to release the files. And if those files are actually going to be released, there's a lot of things that's going to be redacted, and I feel like it just makes no sense at this point. Then there's the whole Charlie Kirk stuff that happened, and you know, Candace Owens, she's doing her investigation into that. And if you follow Candace, you can definitely get an insight of what's happening in the world and what's going on and why she's being attacked so much. Tucker Carlson, he's another good YouTuber that I also watch, because if I'm not watching something informative, something to teach me something, I don't want to watch it. I used to watch YouTubers such as Ringo TV, and when I listened to him recently just telling people, go get a job, go to work, get your ass up and go get a job, I sent him a message in his comments telling him that, bro, it's more than just SNAP benefits. It's more, people just do not understand what's happening in the world, because what's happening in America is happening around the world. The whole objective of collapsing, and you know, every how many years the government collapses because there's a bubble, right? Look at the bubble. There's the housing bubble. People cannot afford to buy houses anymore. It's just unaffordable. The good jobs or careers that people once thought they had, it's mundane. There's no point, because since AI is going to take over a myriad of jobs. There's no point in going to college to get a degree in to become a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, teacher. At some point in the near future, all of these jobs will be taken over by AI. They said that the jobs is going to remain would be like those really high tech jobs, jobs where people crave person to person contact, such as nursing. I'm sure like home health aid, that career is definitely gonna boom. Child care services, I feel like that is definitely going to boom. You know, jobs like that are going to remain, but for the most part, any jobs that deal with computer technology, that eventually will be taken over by AI. So at the end of the day, there's a bigger picture, like what motivates you? Where do you get your motivation from if you cannot work a career that you enjoy, if you cannot build a family that you love, if you cannot afford the home that to raise that family? What is there to life? What is there? So that's where, you know, looking within yourself, finding that spark, the thing that funnels you, the thing that pushes you, the thing that motivates you. You have to find that spark within yourself, and you have to motivate yourself. You have to do or find something to do that you love, or go somewhere to find something that you love, because if you do not, you're just going to sit here and suffer. And it's not fair for you to sit here and suffer in silence. Let your voice be heard. Say what's bothering you. And that's why I come on here to do these videos, because I sit and I think, and I'm like, am I the only one just feeling this way? So hopeless sometimes. Like, what is the purpose? And then I think about, you know what, my goal is this, my purpose is that, and that propels me to keep going, keep reaching, keep moving forward, keep aiming, keep striving, because at the end of the day, I do not want the world to be taken over by evil. I really want the world to continue to thrive, and for people to continue to thrive, and for people to find their passion, their motivation, the thing that, the spark within them that keeps them going and keeps them alive. But slowly and but surely they're taking that spark away, and I just notice it in the neighborhood that I live in. If you look around your neighborhood, you can see that people are less friendly. People don't smile that much anymore. I feel like there's no community. The building that I lived in, when I first moved into that building, there was community. Like, I knew who my neighbors were. Like, I played with my neighbors. Like, we went out together. We were friends. Now, the people that's in my building, I don't know them. I barely know who live on my floor, apart from the people that's been there for many years. Like, there's such a disconnect. You feel like, damn, if something were to go wrong, will my neighbors come look out for me? Like, you know, like, what is really going to happen if it boils down to something like that? So, you know, all of this just brings everything into perspective, that the world has changed, people has changed. We're not the way we used to be. We're less trusting, we're less kind to each other, we're less forgiving, we're less loving, and we need to bring that back, because the only way that we can change the perception or the projection of what's going to happen is if we come together and form an alliance and say, you know what, it's us against them. It's not us against each other, because I look at you, it doesn't matter color of your skin, it doesn't matter your accent, it doesn't matter the language that you speak. We all speak love. And we supposed to love our neighbors as ourselves, regardless of what they look like, you know. So in order for us to elevate and move to the next level, we have to again forgive ourselves, Whatever you've done in life, forgive yourself for it. Nobody is holding it against you but you. So forgive yourself for it, especially if nobody really know what you've done. Forgive yourself, because only in forgiving yourself you can forgive others. You can open your heart to love. You can motivate others. You can be happy for others, because right now is not the time to sit here and dwell in the past. And right now is not a time to sit here and worry about, oh, I did this. Like, it's not the time. It's not the time. Right now, the time is for us to forgive and to love each other, because again, it's us against them. It's not us against us. Okay? Because there's this many of them and there's that many of us. So we need to come together to prosper. That's the only way we can go back to a world that we once loved. So if this message meant anything to you, share the message with your sister, your brother, your mama, your papa, your children. Share it with them and let them know that no matter what they have done in life, no matter how guilty they feel, the only way that guilt can lift is if they forgive themselves. Because with forgiveness comes love, and with love comes happiness. And that's the only way. There's no searching for happiness. Happiness is not out there. Happiness is within. Nobody can make you happy. Nobody can bring you happiness. Nobody can bring you joy. Nothing can bring you joy. No material thing. No phone can bring you joy. No computer can bring you joy. Like, all of these things are for a time. They serve a purpose, but true joy is within. And no matter what happens in this world, if you do not have joy and love in your heart, then you won't be able to thrive in this world. You won't be able to move past anything that's going on in your life, because for the most part we create a lot of the problems in our lives. The whole thing is we try to control things. You can't control anything. The only thing you can do is give it up to Yah, because Yah is the only one that can help you. But again, you have to find it in your heart, and you have to do a deep dive, and you have to forgive yourself, because whether we like it or not, this world is changing, or it has changed, and people have changed. Like, and I don't blame them, because things are hard. And when you come to the realization that everything you thought you knew, you didn't know at all, and the things that is just so absurd that sometimes you have to think and ask yourself questions like, is this really what I think this is, or am I just like imagining things? And the answer is, it is. Whatever you think it is, because the gut doesn't lie. So on that note, I want you to share the message. Again, thank you to my subscribers. Big up. And don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment on the video. And don't forget to share the video. Like the video. I want to build my subscriber count. There's so many things that I want to tell you guys, but I can't say it now until I have at least 50 subscribers. I need at least 50 subscribers so I can get the message out, and we can definitely delve into why the world is changing, why people are changing, why things are different. Again, you can also follow me on my Instagram. It's no funny ish, or you could search up Ashan X on Instagram. I post, motivational videos on there, so I can give you guys a little umph in the morning. Well, we don't use that word morning because we ain't morning anything, but in the day, the next day and the next day, I could give you some motivation when you start your day. So again, thank you for listening to this message. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And don't forget to share.